And welcome back to MD Globe Muscle here at the On the Rise Media Studios with me, your host, Giles Thomas. And we're joined all the way from the Dragon's Lair, Las Vegas, Andrea Presti and Mauro Sassi.
Hi, all of you.
Thank you so much, Giles, I really appreciate it. You are inviting me, Andrea.
Well, first of all,
Olympia.
Yeah, first of all, thank you, because I know you've just done a podcast with Flex Lewis. How did that go?
Yeah.
Was it good?
Just finished now. Good. Flex is a very big friend, and it's always a lot of pleasure to talk with him because he's not only a big champion, but for me, he's a real big person.
Yeah.
Big man. Big man in all the things.
Yeah. So, obviously, this is your second Olympia. Are you feeling more confident than last year, coming in on 2 wins?
So, I have a lot of emotion because it's the second time, but Olympia is Olympia. Yeah. So when you are here and you see a lot of people, a lot of big champs, you train in the same gym with all the people that you met on the stage, is always a big emotion. Surely it's different. Like this year because I'm more confident. I'm more comfortable. I know that I know the situation. I know the schedule, because the first time that you go to the Olympia, you have the meet and greet, the press conference. Is very difficult to know all the way. Now is very different, and I'm happy because for me and Mauro, we can have a real big difference between last year.
Yeah,
real big difference. Also in Alicante, for us, I have the most beautiful condition in my life because on stage I have a great balance to condition and size. For us, if I can put the same condition that Alicante, maybe just a little bit fuller and shredded, we are happy.
I did like the Alicante look, the big man weekend, you mean?
Yeah.
Big man.
Yeah, I like that look. I thought it was, because the thing is, you are a lot bigger this year. I can see there's a lot more, like your shoulder width is even freakier, you know, and you've kept the waist nice and small. So, I mean, you've carried on competing, but you've actually carried on improving as well. And I think that's real credit to you both.
There is a big improvement this year. Mauro worked too much with try to get a bit more size, but stay with a small waist because it's difficult. Because if you do a big off season and you put a lot of weights, it's very difficult to stay with a small waist. Mauro can, because Mauro is the coach number 1. Yeah, so
I'm Jesus.
No, it's real because I don't know how work the other coaches, because Mauro is the first coach, and I say a lot of time will be my last coach. I say a lot of time, but I don't know if the other coach all day since 12 weeks before the competition won't check, talk 1 to 3 times a day about condition, about food, about training. And for me, this is the secret, because I started in 2018 with my first pro show, and my weight was in kilos, 107 kilos, with a great condition. Now, not 10 years after, but 4 years after, I compete with more condition, 120, 118.
Wow. Well, I've never seen you out of condition. You're always, I would say with you, it's something to be said for Mauro, that you and Theo are the 2 most consistent, I think, in Europe in terms of conditioning. Every single time you're in condition.
Yeah, because I have some secret. No, I don't have a secret. I don't need the off season go too much oversized, overweight, and too much percent of the fat. And it's still, I try to do like my guys, they still lean all off season.
Yeah.
Because my experience are that condition 1 in the first symmetry, condition, and size. But the first of all is the symmetry, condition, and size.
Yeah. So, when you traveled over early, didn't you? You came over because you messaged me and you took a long time to get to Vegas. Did you travel together?
Yeah, we traveled together. We arrived 3 weeks before Olympia this year. But it's the same that last year. But last year for the COVID, we must go to the Dubai before.
Oh, yes, I remember now. I remember. Yeah.
We started again 3 weeks before, but we stay here.
Here is much better, comfortable. Yeah. In the flex gym, we have everything comfort, training, relax, zone food, everything, massage, deep tissue, everything what you need like 2 weeks before the show.
So how does Vegas compare to Florida? Because you were at the Florida one last year, and now you're back in Vegas, which is where they wanted it 2 years ago. Is it better in Vegas?
Is it, sorry?
Is it better?
C'è meglio qua la Florida.
I prefer here because here is the more smell of the stage. You know, you see the comfort.
Yeah.
When I come here at Suhoruchko, Vlad is very good guy. Say, Mauro, came to see my body. I check his condition. I talk with the Dennis, work with him. He said, many guys still in the same gym, and you try to see who is the better, who is the weaker, how is it looking. You have a more comfortable. In the Venus gym is good, but was too much outside of the focus of the Olympia. Like back gym and everything's closed.
Have you seen the venue yet?
What do we say?
Have you seen the Zappos Theater? The theater. Have you seen it yet?
No. It's the first time. I was in Mandalay when Cristiano competed 20 years ago.
Yeah.
And I was in other show, Orleans, 3-4 Olympia.
Yep.
And this was where you are with the other guys from MD. This stage I don't see. I don't see also the hotel where it could be the show.
Do you know that it might potentially go back to the Mandalay in a couple of years?
Sorry, can you repeat? Because
the Olympia might go back to the Mandalay in 2 years' time. Jake Wood told me that.
Yeah, that would be. Mandalay is phenomenal. It's
beautiful, wasn't it? Beautiful.
2000 when my wife competed.
I was
20 years ago.
I went 2001, 2002.
It was Ronnie.
Yes, yeah.
He competed on the stage.
Oh, wow. So, I mean, so Andrea, this year we've got 30 guys in the lineup, 30. Twice as many as last year. How do you feel about
that? It's not only the number, but the names, because this year there's a lot of big names. There's 30 athletes, but if you analyze everyone has a great potential because, okay, go up the top 10. But if you're talking about Jan Vailant, if you're talking about Chas Griffin, if you're talking about Suhoruchko, I don't know the correctly pronunciation.
That's
of
correct.
Vlad.
That's correct.
Yeah. If you're talking about Tonio Barton, if you talk James Holished, maybe he's not included in top 10, but he's a big and great athlete, a big champion. For me, this year is not only the Olympia with most people on the stage, but also the level grow up in a different way between last year.
Yeah. So how has your prep been for this Olympia then, for this year? How has your prep gone? Has it gone smoothly? Because I mean, you were competing a lot as well. I mean, did it go well? Do you feel good?
Yeah, we tried to keep condition, and then sometimes it's possible to happen that there. Nobody know what's happened because somebody's that body start to be tired, and nobody coach, nobody athlete, nobody know in the around the world it's possible to resolve the problem because Andrea have many show like Theo.
Yeah.
And then now with the cross finger, everything goes well. But don't make nothing special, different strategy. Just include a little bit cardio, just about the different last year, but nothing special, different, or some strategy special for that show, for Olympia.
Andrea, how do you feel?
I feel so good because for me it's not a problem compete a lot of time because Also in off season, I'm always still in diet.
Yeah.
I eat always clean. Maybe the quantity of food is different. Obvious, the numbers of calories are different, but the type of food for me is the same. So for me, it's not a big problem. I don't suffer the diet. I don't suffer the training. I love do cardio at 4 or 5 in the morning. So
Crazy.
for me,
yeah.
For me, it's not a problem. Stay in a prep contest situation. But this is my mind. I don't know my body. Now the answer of the body is perfect.
Yeah.
Because I see that I have pump while I training. I see that if I take less carbo, I become shredded in today. I see that I increase the carbs, I'm fuller. So it's meaning that the answer of the body is nice. But in the bodybuilding, you must pay a lot of attention because mind is a thing, body is another thing. If you have a strong mind, you can say, oh, I can do 20 shows, but your body say, no, I'm tired, stop. Now the answer of the body is very, very nice.
Yeah. That's incredible because you won Portugal back in July.
Yeah.
And you carried on just prepping and competing and you've still managed to maintain and actually improve.
I think
the reason there are still Andrea to compete because many people also, your colleague in Muscular, I forget the name, he say the people for USA never see Andrea in the real. Just see in the Europe contest.
Yeah.
That was the reason why we try continue the show in Orlando and take a second place after Mustafa.
Mm-hmm.
And then many people think that Andrea looks small because his picture.
Yeah.
Not realistic. What can he looking in the real?
Mm.
That was the reason why we tried to jump in USA and compete in Orlando and Europro. Other show I tried to forget it because it was my nightmare in my career, like in San Diego. But it's no problem. That will learn and make much stronger for the next show.
Yeah.
And finally, I'm happy because Andrea know people USA always big in the real. Because when also in big man show when compete with Brad Wilkins, the comparison Andrea Presti, European guys like not phenomenal genetic, but with a fighting with a big name like Brad Wilkins, and then it was close to one Andrea.
It was.
For me,
it was.
Good one. Yeah, it's not in rubber, Brad. If in case Andrea won big man show, but it's a much better approach for Andrea this year for to Olympia. Not like I'm the best, but he feel more comfortable, more sure to step on stage in the second time in Olympia. You know.
Are you still coming in on such high carbs? Because I couldn't believe it when you told me how many carbs, like literally right up to the show, how much carbs he's on.
How much carbs?
Yeah, he takes in so much carbs. I've never heard of this before.
Why? Because Andrea still lean all years with the food.
Yeah.
It not need like a dramatically reducing of the carbs, because his condition, I don't want to say the same like in January and he compete in December. But he don't have a lot % of the fat in his body. He's lucky, like a Theo lucky. They don't have a fat in the weak part to have an extreme condition, glutes. Everybody needs to have a striation and dry and harder glutes need to low calorie, a lot cardio, low carbs. And finally, Theo is lucky because don't put the fat on the glutes.
Yeah.
In the last show before Alicante, I never go down to 400 grams of rice a day.
Wow, okay.
Here different, no?
For somebody, it looks like a loading, but
yeah.
For 400, it's not like for every other the same approach, But for his metabolism, it works very, very fast. And he's lucky with the other athlete, we need like a 000 or 150. Example, Vlad, he come to lower, like a very low carb, 150 grams, lean carbs.
Yeah.
For Andrea, could be in 2 days, like not a dangerous, but we see immediately they come to be too much skinny.
Different metabolism, different genetics of in the muscle point, because I'm not like a genetic freak. I born skinny. My genetic is high and skinny.
Yeah.
So I must introduce a lot of calories to grow.
Yeah.
And when I started just a little bit to go down, my body seems immediately drier.
Yeah. So how's because did you tell me last year you had an injury in your leg? How is that now? Is that okay? You train fine, okay?
Also with the legs, a lot of people ask, what do you did for the legs this year? Because
many times Andrea is a critical for Andrea have a small legs. He have a big upper body, but he don't have like a round muscle in the how do you say?
Sean Roden,
rest in peace there. But Andrea training hard and have a big legs, but the type of the legs need more improve.
Yeah.
To balance with the upper body.
And there is no secret for the growth of the legs in this year. I don't have injuries because in the last 4 years, for 3 years, I have 5 or 6 injuries on my legs.
Right.
So for me, it's impossible 3 legs constant. In the last 1 year, I have the injuries, I 3 legs normally, and the legs grow because when I train strong. When I train confident, without fear to, oh my God, I go under the squat, I go down, I can't go up because I broke my leg. No, mind is clear, I'm confident, I'm okay, and the legs grow, like chest, like back, like the other parts of the other part of the body.
Good. No, I'm glad to hear that. That's really good. So we fly out on Wednesday.
Yeah.
So we're coming out on Wednesday. So I'll be looking for you at the Meet the Olympians.
Yeah.
So I'm really looking forward to that. Now, going back to, because last year I remember speaking to you and you said, I'm just happy to be here. It's my first Olympia. I'm not having any expectations. But this year you've come back, even though it's a bigger show and there's more guys, you are improved. You are better. You've kind of you should have got over that. I'm just happy to be here. What is your goal in mind for this year's Olympia?
You understand?
The goal of this Olympia?
Yeah. Because last year it was like, I just want to do my first Olympia. I'm just happy. But now you're coming in on how many wins?
The goal. You want to see the list?
Wow, yeah, my God.
Or you want to see the goal yesterday with the French to England? What is preferred?
Oh, yeah, football. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah.
The goal for me, top 15.
Top 15. Good.
Because the list is I try to make a preview for what you asked me for the interview.
Yeah.
I put out of top 10 many big names.
Yeah.
I'm scared to say my preview because I love Samsung, but Samsung for me is not top 10 for me.
Okay.
I'm scared for that because it's not easy to give a preview exactly of the show, but make me a lot confusion in my mind because Instagram, everybody said, don't take a first place. Yeah. Everybody is a potential Mr. Olympia or top 3.
Mauro, I have 15 men in my top 6.
15?
I have 15 guys in my top 6.
Yeah. Because you have eyes, you have a potential for to say your idea.
Yeah.
But nothing personal with the athlete.
Of course. I was speaking say I said I don't think Andrew Jack will be top 10, and everyone calls me a hater. It's like sorry.
I saw him when he wanted to. I just think about my job.
Yeah.
When the athlete grow a lot, then we have the same condition to be fighting for top 3 in Olympia. There's my question mark like a coach, not like a special in the person or his coach. That was curious, but because somebody said Derek will be top 3. If we be top 3, in my experience, if an athlete grow and increase the muscle in 1 year, I don't know if it will be the same extreme condition that we have when it was in 12.
Yes, that's the worry.
the top 3 will be in the photo finish for the conditioner team. Adi, Nick is possible. Rami for me now is untouchable. Like Rami is the first.
You think is there anyone who could beat him?
And Andrew Jacket also will be there because he's a big guy.
Hang on, what?
A small waist.
Yeah, but you're saying he can beat Rami?
Everything was to be when the guys will be compared. In theory, it's possible to do everything about the top 5. I put a Nick, Rami, Brandon, Adi, William, Andrew, and Derek.
Oh wow! You got Andrew that high.
He's a 7 athlete.
Yeah. Okay.
Not in a particular order, but this is a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 athlete that I think it, but I put out Labrada.
Of course, 4th place last year.
No, I put out Rafael. Many rumors say here that Rafael will be surprised with Olympia.
Possibly,
yeah. You know.
Yeah. Well, I think it's going to be easier if some people coming off, because it's going to give guys a better chance, isn't it?
Michael Kriese also, I saw in Rome when you probably was in Prague, no?
Prague, yeah.
You was impressive about him, or he don't have a high level concurrent close to him?
Not yet.
That's the reason. Okay, Michael Kriese, top 5, top 10.
No.
Respect for the other athlete.
No.
The concurrent was like a Mr. Olympia.
Yeah, Olympia's another level. Do you know what I mean? So it's like Andrea, you've coming back. You're bigger. You're better. You've done your job. You know, you've improved over last year massively. You've had, 2nd place in the New York Pro. You've had 2 wins. 2nd at Big Man Weekend. You're bigger, better than you were last year. So you've just got to basically see now where you fit in those 30 guys. It's a completely different. It must be more of an exciting lineup for you this year.
The problem is that Andrea Presti compete a lot of time, so you can see my shape a lot of time in the year.
Yeah.
But a lot of guys no. Like Labrada competed one time at last Olympia.
Yes.
And then you see only in the video. So how much improved this year than last year? Because if you put the photo of last year and this year, it seems a lot. But the stage is another story. I like too much Hunter because I like this type of physique. He's very complete. He hasn't weakness. He hasn't the weakness part. He has big calves, big legs, good shape, small waist. But I don't see him since last Olympia.
Only the social.
Like Nick Walker, me, Theo, Tonio Barton,
Vlad
Nick, did a lot of shows. So the people know the shape, the size, the improvement. I'm very, very curious because I talking about flex half an hour ago. When I see that the big guys in the gym, I have a lot of respect because I compete with them. But in my mind, I'm Andrea Presti 15 years ago, that when I see the big guys say, oh, wow, see that leg, oh, wow, see that triceps.
Yeah.
So when I see Big Ram in the gym, I'm really impressed of his leg. But when I go on stage and I'm so close to Big Ramy, not for no respect, not for because I'm not humble.
You're ready for fight.
I'm ready for fight. And I know that Big Ramy was first in the Presti, maybe, I hope, in my dream, top 15. But when I am under the stage, I'm athlete and fun. Why not? I'm not scary to be that. But when I am on stage, I'm ready to fight. I don't care if you are Big Ramy, if you are Ronnie Coleman. I'm here to show myself, to show my improvement.
You all have your own strengths and your own attributes. Like you and Andrew Jack have the best shoulder to waist.
Oh, wow. Thanks.
Do you know what I mean? You and Andrew Jack, literally, if you look at shoulder width to waist, they call it differential, we say in English, that you two are kind of leading the way. So that's something that might look really good next to, say, a Bonac that isn't as tapered, you know? Do you understand? Yeah?
Yeah. Me and Andrew have a similar structure.
Yeah. So, you know, it's like that might look better than next to a guy that's shorter, maybe like a Derek Lunsford or a Hadi, or do you know what I mean? It makes you stand out for those right reasons, you know?
Yeah. The difference is that because also in that way, I'm honest. I see Andrew Jack here train. I think that is with Rami the most big guy on stage. He's a real big guy.
Really? Oh wow! Right.
I think that he is also high.
Yeah.
He's 10 centimeters more than me.
Wow.
No, he's a real big guy. He's also a really nice guy.
Yes.
Because he's so quiet, but he's very, very impressed. The structure is incredible. He trained legs with white, I don't know the name in English.
Like a t-shirt, long t-shirt, you know?
Yeah.
Like a hoodie.
Yeah. And under the hoodie, you can see the triceps.
Oh, wow. Wow.
When he train legs, that the blood are especially in the legs, no?
Yeah.
So the normal people when train legs, in the upper body was just a little bit skinny. He stand up, he say hello to me, he talking about sensation, blah, blah, blah. He go, I see him, shoulder like that,
Wow.
waist like that, and this fucking triceps. Incredible.
I love it.
Impress me.
Wow.
But with respect, when I see Nick Walker, he impressed to me for the muscle, for the hardness.
Not for that extreme biggest, like a structure.
Not for Andrew Jack has an incredible structure.
Wow. God, I'm flying out in 3 days. I want to fly out now. So, right, guys. Okay, I'm gonna let you go because obviously I want to be mindful of your time because I do appreciate you're 6 days out from the Mr. Olympia. So I really appreciate you taking the time to do this, Andrea and Mauro. I really do appreciate it. Thank you so much.
It's very honor for us always because there are a few real channel of real bodybuilding, and so we are very honored always to can be here.
Thank you. I just can't wait to see you guys and Theo and Vlad and everybody else and all the Europeans because, I mean, this year there's more European pros in the Mr. Olympia than I think than ever before.
Yeah, the truth.
Yep. Samson, James, you know.
We are so proud to be European.
Yeah. Yes.
I love European guys. A lot. It's good.
Yeah.
The European come to invade America.
And Mauro, which after party are you going to on Saturday?
Say again, please.
Which after party are you going to on Saturday?
After party?
Yeah.
No.
Which one? Come on.
No.
He come with me, Gil, no problem.
Good man. Yeah. Good man.
I don't have a brain for to think the party because I'm every day with Andrea. You wake up, everything's okay. You make a meal. Theo, everything's okay. And other guys, Daniel is in his war. He coming 1 day before. Say Daniel is 12-hour flight. Daniel Stico.
Stico, yeah.
Yeah. Say it's the first time to Olympia. You come early. No, coach, I'm ready. I'm traveling. I'm ready for the say, Daniel. Cross finger, but don't we be like easy like that?
Yeah.
Don't care, Sheila. He has no brain. I have for both.
And also, Mauro, this has been a very good year for you. So a lot of props and congratulations to you for what you've achieved this year. Because this year, you know, with Daniel, Andrea, you know, and Theo's gone to another level, you know, and you've not just done it in one show, you've done it in multiple shows.
Yes.
You know, yes. Andrea and Theo looked great in every single show.
Thank you so much. Appreciate it.
Yeah, you're doing great, guys. You're doing great. Right, I'm excited to see you both on probably Thursday. I'll see you at the Meet the Olympians. I'll come say hi.
Okay.
And I can't wait because my first Olympia since 2019. So.
Okay. And thank you so much. Your girlfriend white. I don't know if her is a girlfriend white.
White? Not yet.
Life.
Not yet.
Because
No.
clean the ice for my legs. I
Yes.
never forget life. Thank you so much. One more time.
In Portugal, that's right. Yeah, it's, basically, Lauren looked after you. How is your knee anyway?
Yeah, now it's good. It's ready.
Oh, good. It's ready. It's ready.
Kick the ass to Presti. My legs is ready.
Kick his ass, right? Right. Okay, then, guys, thank you so much, and I'll see you next week in Las Vegas.
Thank you.
Thank you, Jill.
Bye,
Thank
bye,
you.
bye.
Bye-bye. Yeah, Vlad. I mean, actually, sorry. Lauren actually forgot to press record, so I'm throwing her under the bus right now. I'll say again, like I said, before I started filming, I remember that last year we did the interview. Was it 2 weeks before the Olympia? You qualified on points. You didn't get your visa. And I remember just how sad I was for you, how sad you were. But here you are 1 year later and you're in Las Vegas, mate. How do you feel?
Yeah, I'm excited about this time. About, it was my goal for this season, to get in qualification and come here and be here and compete, not just compete, like, just make a debut in Olympia, showing best. Honestly, it was difficult because, I am start my preparation from December last year, so it's almost 1 year.
What?
All the time preparation, yes. And so it's 1 year of preparation and 10 months of diet, because I compete. I compete in Portugal. I compete then. Next my show was Yamamoto, and then not have time to take rest or something. That's why you always keep going, pushing. So I can say what this most longer, prep and this whole time.
So do you still feel good? Do you still feel fresh? And, because, I mean, obviously you've put a lot of work in over a full year now, but how do you feel in yourself?
Of course, this my job. You have to manage how to make it and be fresh. It's not like bring yourself to stage. It's what's this? If this thing like this and make it, you will not happy with what you bring and with what you do, and just like it's have to be like bring and nothing else. So that's why main thing, come with good condition, with good shape, be full, rounded, and also I'm heavy than last competition. Then
Wow.
Yamamoto, I compete 116 in half, but right now today I was checking 120 was, and condition was much better than was Yamamoto.
So you're 264 now?
I don't know in pounds how much it is.
I just did 120 times 2.2.
Yeah.
Wow. I'll be honest though, the improvements you made from Portugal to the Yamamoto, I mean, how many months was that? That was only what, 2-3 months?
It was
July.
It's middle of July, right?
July.
I had around 10 months. It was less than like two and a half months, like this. 2 months.
Wow. Holy shit. Seriously, mate, because we watched the live stream. Lauren was in Portugal. We watched the live stream for Yamamoto, and when you came out, I was like, wow, what has he done? I mean, I think that's some of the most drastic gains and improvements I've ever seen in such a short space of time.
Between Portugal, you mean, and Yamamoto?
Go look at the pictures, mate. Maybe you haven't looked at the pictures because you're too busy looking in front, but I tell you what, that was drastic improvements. Because Yamamoto, all the European shows for me, I felt like they were all the top 5 was very close. But if you actually if I watched, I did a review, like a live watch review for MD, and I said, Vlad's won this clearly in a very, very good lineup.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
Yeah.
He's just like, yeah, do it. Yeah. So then, mate, when did you get to Vegas then?
When I arrived, you mean, yeah?
Yeah.
Before, 1st December was.
So very recently then. So obviously, Dennis Wolf's in Las Vegas. He's your new coach. What was that like? Finally seeing him. Have you been training with him? How's that been going?
Yeah, he's not my new coach. It's
okay.
Like I have my team, still have my team. I'm part of Oxygen.
Yeah.
But we are communicate and working all together. That's why best way how we can work and how we can bring my best to stage. It's not like I change coach. I still work with Oscar. I still work with Dennis. But right now, this with many things help me, Dennis.
So what does Dennis? What has he brought to the table?
Honestly, he's showing in like way how to bring more conditioning,
Mm-hmm.
with same size like I have,
Yeah.
but compete and come to stage and be more conditioned. Also make big attention for posing,
Mm-hmm.
because before, honestly, like, posing not was good thing, for me.
Yeah.
And I hate this, but when I start work with him, I remember before Yamamoto, he's told me I have to posing 6 times per day, every day round, 2-3 rounds. So it was difficult for me. I honestly, this I start step by step, but right now this, like I pause. Have to place to where I go and what improve, but I can say what I make improvements. And still now we are together, here he checking me every day. For example, like today I told you, I wake up 5 a.m. and we go to, we meet in gym. He's check me and, he see my body, he see how I change, we are posing. So this is really good thing, and I see what my body start have look different, and everyone, they mention this.
In what way? You think the posing has actually helped your physique?
Posing, for sure, change my physique, even change my muscle, like muscle maturity.
Wow.
Because when you pose all the time, you get harder, you get your, even, like did Phil Heath stop cardio before 10 days, 2 weeks, and he just pose. He just posing all the time. He's posing. So this help bring, to stage more conditioning, more deepness, more hardness. So we'll see. I'm also excited, like I say, about this time, about this Olympia, and I hope everything what we are planning, we will see on stage.
Because honestly, I was so happy when I saw you at the Yamamoto, because you were bigger, your condition was fantastic, and I felt like your posing was better. Because I remember I told you last year, I said you slow it down, because I think when you get out there, you get excited, the adrenaline. Roly Winkler was the same, and then eventually you learn to control it. And I noticed a lot more professionalism and polish in your posing at the Yamamoto. That was something I did notice.
Yeah. So we'll see. Soon.
Oh, I can't wait, man. I can't wait, because I was so, like I said, I was Yeah, I didn't go to the Olympia last year, but I was disappointed to not see you there. But thing is, this year you're not coming in on points. You're coming in on a very, very, very strong win. Does that feel more? Do you feel better coming in on a win than you maybe if you'd have got to the Olympia last year?
No. I can say like I'm here. Okay, I am get qualification, but look, we have 30 competitors here, right? Right now, who is here? You know, they nothing special. Like, okay, if you're something, show who are you. You know, it's not just for statistic. If you are coming to Olympia, if you are compete here, you mean something special. So you're just a professional guy who get qualification on some way. Maybe you compete on competition where was no one, you know, no one name. Like, and you are get qualified. Like I can say, few guys from this on this qualification on my category, they know one, they know name, because they just come to competition where was no people, you know. So, and happen what happened. Let's get qualification to Olympia. But like I say, everything we can see what will be on stage, you know. So this main thing, you know, I'm not come here for fun or for be, you know, this play around, you know, this like I have my goal. I have you know, this what I have to do and how I must look. So that's everything how we must make till I will make first step on the stage, you know.
Yeah. So you're happy? Are you happy with how you're looking now?
Yeah, I'm happy, and I see how my body change every day. Right now, this, you know, you can say we just start this peak week, you know. So that's always when you start this, your shape is changing every day. You know this.
Yeah.
Better. You're going better.
It's exciting.
Yeah. Sure.
So what are you most looking forward to in your first Olympia?
You know, I looking for showing my best, showing good presentation, showing good condition. About place, like, you know, the judges will decide. My main thing, my main goal is come and show my best. And of course, in my head, I hold in, you know, like top 10. They must be, if I will come to top 10, this will be amazing results for this Olympia, because, you know, it's a lot of good athletes will compete here, and it will be very difficult. But I will try to make everything to be there.
Yeah. I think you'll have one of the best conditions in the lineup.
We'll see.
He always says this.
No, like how I can say about myself, because I see in mirror. I not, you know, this monitoring and looking another person, another people who is how to look, and you know this. I can say about myself what I see and how I feel and what I see. I can say what, like this skin, like thin skin, like I have right now.
Yeah.
I not seen even when I was the best shape when in Yamamoto, when I was most conditioned.
Wow. Because thing is, you've got really good muscle maturity, and you're still what, 26?
Yeah.
I mean, most guys don't get your muscle maturity and density till mid-30s, so you're 10 years ahead of your game, mate.
I remember even this same to me. Dennis say this to me, you know, Dennis Wolf. Same things say to me after competition in Italy, Neil Hill.
Yeah.
You know, he's a good guy and we good communicate with him. We was sitting after competition and speaking, and he told me about what my physique have different. There's a lot of muscle, and muscle have not just muscle, you know, like fresh muscle.
Yeah.
They have muscle maturity. They have, you know, this granular look when you see it. So I will try make everything to even bring better better condition, better, this hardness and fullness to Olympia stage.
I think most competitors, certainly as far under 30 years old as you are, there's a lot of big guys out there, but like you said, they don't have the separation, they don't have the vascularity, they don't have the graininess, the muscle maturity, the density, and honestly, I don't think the Olympia is going to have seen someone of your age with this kind of package. I honestly think that is you are an exception in that case.
Yeah, for sure. But when I come to stage, when I make step, no one don't know about my age. People just,
yeah.
There's no one not mentioning this, and this on top. You can see just my name and my surname from where I am. But about age, this we are not judging age. We are judging, judges.
Fair point. Fair point.
What's in front of you, Doesn't matter. You're 18 years old or you're 45 years old. This all same.
Yeah.
But this, of course, people who know, this have a lot of attention about this. Just.
So
for sure.
Have you been training at the Dragon's Lair or?
Yeah.
What's it like? Because I just think every single competitor is training there at the moment. What's that like, seeing everyone, and is it exciting?
Yeah. Honestly, I like here's gym because when I came here first time, it was more quiet. It's not was like right now. People, a lot of people, they full busy, and this. So. When I came, I honestly can feel it, this atmosphere inside gym, Flex really make good thing with this gym. And, here is, you feel there, when you came there, you feel there welcome,
Yeah.
And everyone who is looking you, they respect you. They this, you feel this vibe,
yeah,
from people. So, and people are really like and appreciate when you're training hard. And also I spoke with Flex about this. Flex told when people see, how you train hard and how you train, this with passion, it's motivate people who is around,
Yeah.
And they like it.
So
gym is honestly amazing. They have everything. They have posing room, they have space where you can sit, eat after, They have, and also about equipment. Like I say, this equipment is good. Like not like I always train in oxygen, because we know this oxygen, oxygen.
You've trained in a pretty good gym, mate. Let's be fair.
Yeah, but this really good gym.
Yeah.
Flex make a good thing.
Yeah. So have you looked around Vegas much, or are you just literally room?
Yeah, I can say when I came first time, I was really excited about everything. Like I not go right now nowhere, because I just go gym at morning, come back, then go again to gym, this same way. I this. I even not use now your navigator, because I understand, where to go.
Yeah.
So, but what I can say, this absolutely different mentality of people here in US. I never was here, but it feels everywhere. It feels, this outside, this to place where you go, and I like it. Before, I don't know, I not was excited come and see US, but right now, what I see, I really like this.
Are you looking forward to? Sorry, go on.
And who knows? Maybe one day I will come and stay here. But right now, what I see, I like. But right now I can't see much because of this all concentration for my prep. And after Olympia, I will stay here more like 10 days.
Okay.
And then I can and then I can say everything, you know.
Yeah, yeah. Are you looking forward to finally coming off a diet?
Huh?
Are you looking forward to coming off a diet after 12 months?
Yes, for sure. For sure. This one, you know, like, sometimes you even just mentally tired, you know, like because of long prep, you know, and I not have this experience before. I have preparation, of course, but this most longer, you know, and I really just want, you know, after I want finish it everything, but I want not just, you know, this count days when this everything is finishing. I really excited to make everything perfect, to done, and after say I'm honestly done everything, you know, this, and breathe out.
Yes.
Because I give everything what I can give, because I know my character. If I not make everything, and if I leave something, and after I will not be happy with results what I can show, you know, not results about placement, about what I bring to stage.
Yeah.
I will not be happy, and I will hate myself, you know, because of this. So that's why I try make everything what I can, and after I deserve to take rest.
You posted 2018 when you were a junior. You posted some photos, and you put up the photos next to each other. 4 years difference. I mean, I can totally understand your mentality, because of how much what you've done in like 3-4 years is absolutely incredible. It would probably, I'd think it would take twice as long any other athlete, because just how much improvements you've made in such a short space of time.
You know, it's also, I think, of course, this about dedication, about hard work, you know, but it's also about I think also about your genetic, you know.
Yeah.
Okay, but main what I can say, you know, honestly, people are not trained like I train. This can say to you, believe me, if you will ask anybody who see me how I train, they will say to you, because, you know, I train very heavy. I train very, you know, this hard, and I told just 2 people in this world. I can say about someone another, but I train with many people, like with many pro athletes, but just 2 person with who I can battle. This, you know, this Nathan and Druli.
Oh wow, really?
Yeah, because, you know, they, you know, this also guys working hard. You know, till last breath, you know, they work. That's what I like, you know, this, it must be from inside coming. It must be like passion, you know, you must have this, or you have, or you don't have. That's why, you know, these people are spending a lot of time. They can dieting, they can, you know, just take everything in this world what they take, and you know, they will not have success because they don't do one thing right.
I saw that video of you doing barbell rows with Dennis. It was like, was it 4 or 5 plates? And I couldn't believe how strict your form was with that amount of weight.
Yeah, this 4 plates, but because I was not, you know, this, it was like, how many? 4? No, it was around 8 days to show like this, you know, 8-9 days to show. So, and also and even Dennis can say, you know, he is not seen like people like me who is trained for all him career. You know this, he is meet a lot of people.
Wow, he said that. He said that.
Yeah. You can ask.
My God, that's incredible. That's real. That's impressive to hear that from someone like that.
And he told me, you're person who needs stop, you know, who needs say not go more, you know, this stop, finish, you know. But some people you need there's two type of people who you need push, you know, and who need and another one is you need to hold him, you know, like stop at him.
Yeah.
So, but you know, this I like this. This really it comes from heart, you know. From I really, for example, I'm very tired here. I'm exhausted. Competition is finished. Next day you will see me in gym.
Yeah,
I will train because you know this. When I train, people are saying, "Why you go to gym and you train? Take rest. 1 week. I can't take rest. I feel like, you know, this. I'm enjoy there. I feel like I charge in there. You know, this more because I understand I'm done everything, and you know I did. So and I just train. I enjoy. I have good mood because of this. You know.
Mate, you've come a long way. Because remember when you got second in Romania? Was that 2019 or 2020?
2020.
2020. So do you actually think about how far you've come in just 2 years? Because from my perspective, it's pretty incredible. Because you were like, no one knew about you 2 years ago. Now 2 years later, 26, you're doing actually it would have been your second Olympia, you know, and for someone, you know, you've done a lot. Like I said, you've done a lot in a very short space of time. Do you ever think about that?
I will be honest, you know, when I try think about this, you know, for example, I sit with myself, I try speak with myself, you know, and explain, because everything what happened with me, I really appreciate this, and you know this, I value this.
Yeah.
But when you do all the time, you know, these things, you even not have opportunity, not have time to sit and, you know, this, realize what you did. And you know this, because you are always running.
Forward.
One time when you catch yourself, you like, and you start to understand, wow, you really did something, you know, you're really making good thing. But for me, you know, I never compare myself with with guys of my age or with people with who I start competing. With people, I always, you know, this, I compare myself with best athletes who is on top, you know this. So and my goal, and it will be there, and I know for 100% I will be there.
Yeah,
I will make everything, because that's you know, that's for what I live, and that's what make me feel good, you know, and that's what I want.
Ronnie Coleman said to me, he said, Giles, he said, when I won my 8 Olympias, he says they went by so fast. And he said it wasn't until he'd retired that he actually even sat and thought about what he'd achieved. He says, when I was doing it, I was so busy doing what I needed to do to get better, be better. I didn't look back once. He said it wasn't until I actually stopped that I went, holy shit, you know? He was so busy looking in front of improvement, self-improvement, being bigger, better, you know, stronger, and obviously just constantly trying to battle with yourself and improve, you know? So that's where you are. You're 100 miles an hour in front now. You're just literally looking to the future all the time, trying to be better.
Exactly. You know, even I can say maybe I not see in this life much, you know, like I not go to somewhere, you know, for chill or somewhere. I understand this is also not, you know, this, maybe this is not good or not always good, you know, like this, live like this. But I have my goal, and I understand. I have right now all tools, you know, to make and bring myself to place where I want to be. So it's up to me, you know, if I want like more have fun in my life, or, you know, this more different thing, I can have it, but it will a little bit stop me. I really believe this. But if you do and you continue do everything, you know, like train, they go and more fast, you know. And I honestly believe what one day you will come to a place where you won't be.
Yeah. That's a very Dorian Yates mentality.
So for me, even like social media, I understand without social media right now we can't live in this. The new generation, it's important, and I can't just skip this. But I can say what like even without my post or without my video, my picture, or my interview, inside you feel better because you have a lot of confidence because of what you bring, and the people wait. All people wait in me, honestly, I get a lot of messages. They support me, you text me, they believe in me. Also a huge support from my country,
Yeah.
So, and around world, there's a lot of people, they texting me, they support me, and I can say, I just won't come and show really what I did and what I make for this time.
I think that's something I've never really spoke about before. I think you're an inspiration to your Ukrainian people. You must be. I mean, there must be people in Ukraine, obviously going through what they've gone through. They must look to you as a bit of an inspiring figure.
Yeah, for sure. We are in this Olympia. 3 guys from Ukraine will represent our country.
Oleg Krivye.
Oleg,
yeah,
Krivye,
and
212, this category, and classic physique, Kirill Khudayev.
Oh, wow. Okay, I'm not aware of this guy. Oh, that's fantastic. It's 3 from Ukraine.
Yeah, this first
wow.
time 3 people from Ukraine will compete, in same time in Olympia.
That's amazing. Oh, yeah, and there's a bikini athlete as well.
I don't want to speak about her because
okay.
she is not deserving about this. But anyway, she won't make it because of represent Ukraine much better than represent Russia. She live in Russia. She live in Russia.
Oh, okay.
She make everything there. So I don't want to talk even about her because we are everyone no respect person who make like this. She won't make like this because she's like have Ukrainian passport and represent Ukraine, but live there. Up to her.
Fair enough. Okay. Wow. I wasn't aware of that. Okay. Right. So, have you seen the venue yet?
Not yet, but we will come for. You mean when
the Zappos for the Olympia? Have you seen the venue, the outside with the lights and it looks incredible?
No, I just saw the Dan Salman post this.
Yes,
from post, but in real, no, I didn't see.
Wow, so you're not even gone to see it, not even curious. You're just totally tunnel vision, totally on your game.
Yeah, exactly.
Love it.
Yeah, I see a lot of people here posting Instagram. They go somewhere, they chill, they make it. I know what I will have, plenty of time after competition.
Yeah.
To make everything what I want, and I will do, this really what I want. I want eat what I want do what I want, I will go what I want. I will make it. But right now, full concentration just for this time.
So no helicopter rides over the Grand Canyon tomorrow, or
no.
Strip club tonight for till 6 a.m.
Yeah.
No, I don't think so. Wow, mate. Well, like I said, it was just before we started the interview. I really started to think about last year, and you've overcome everything, and I'm really happy to see you. And I'm happy that I'm going to be coming out as well because I want to see you on stage in your first Olympia because this is your starting point in terms of the Olympia now. You turn pro, you placed well in pro shows, you won pro shows, you're now at the Olympia. Like I said, forget the age. It's a huge achievement for any athlete of any age. So I feel really proud that we're going to get to see you. I'm really happy that we're going to get to see you in your first Olympia. I'm happy to be there in the flesh,
Thank you so much, guys. Thank you. I really appreciate it. And I know when I meet you always, I feel really good. I feel good when I speak to you guys and when I meet you guys. this every time, and I appreciate what you are always try support me, and this is really nice and good thing for me.
It's my pleasure, mate. Really is.
Thank you so much, guys.
Vlad, I'm gonna let you go, mate, and you probably go back to the gym anyway. Gym or the supermarket. So I've been there, mate. I've done it. Where you just literally in your hotel room and your apartment and that's it. You're doing what you need to do, because in 6 days' time, mate, you're gonna be on stage, on that huge stage at the Zappos Theatre in your first Mr. Olympia. I bet Ronnie Coleman remembers his. I asked Ronnie Coleman once. I said, Ronnie, what was your most memorable Mr. Olympia? And bear in mind, we know he won 8. And he said it was his first Mr. Olympia in 1992 in Helsinki. And that blew my mind.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what he said.
Nice. Here is also, I'm excited to be there just about one thing, because I speak with, and we see in social media all athletes who will compete, there. But because of was issue with my visa, I not have my visa, I can compete. I can come and compete here in USA, and for me this is also, I can say, this is exciting about this, because guys who is from Canada, from USA, from here, we are not was together on stage. So we will be on this time on stage, and we will see what and who will bring to this time.
Do you know what? I think this is my 8th Olympia, and I think I'm most excited about this one.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, because they're crazy. Honestly, our category, a lot of people everywhere, like competitors, classic physique, I think 60 have, right?
More, 70.
70.
They've actually reduced it from 1 minute to 45 seconds because there's that many of them, and the standard is incredible.
I don't know where they must stand.
Yeah, be like 4 deep, 4, 5 deep.
Yeah.
I know it's
the category will stay this starting. This build this out of venue.
Do you know who I feel sorry for?
Yeah, what?
The judges.
Yeah, it's and it's a lot of job. It's really this is crazy, because you have to see everything, and so fast it's Olympia. I think a lot of people will try bring on this time more condition for all division. Also my division, I'm for sure, I give 100% what this is Olympia will be more conditioning than last Olympia. This for 100%.
Yeah, I think you're right. Because I think there's that many names and new guys like yourself, Andrew Jacked, Crizzo, Samson. There's a lot of new faces. I mean, sometimes there's only 1 or 2 new guys, and now there's like half a dozen. Like at least 6 or 7 brand new guys that are really, really, really good.
Yeah, for sure. That's make interesting this Olympia, and for us much more difficult. But this is good what everyone can know. Yeah. To where you get and to where you must move. Yeah.
So if Ramy wins this one, it's going to be, I think this is going to be his biggest achievement yet. I think if he wins this.
Ramy,
yeah. If he wins it, this is going to be his biggest win.
Ramy for sure. This I not see anybody close to him. Like I saw a podcast Dennis James make. Yep. About, and he said about if Ramy will come not with condition, there's a lot of people can beat him. But
wow,
his will bring condition. He's understand everything.
Vlad, I interviewed Ramy last week, and was it 2 weeks before? Yeah, so he was 3 weeks out, and he had the death face already. I've never seen that on him before.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, well, I think it's gonna be exciting, mate. I can't wait. And I just can't wait to see your level of conditioning up against those other guys to see how you compare. Like, I would like to see you next to a Chryso and an Andrew Jacked, and, you know, because you are going to, I mean, I'll say it now, you are going to be more conditioned than those, you know, so it's going to be interesting to see who you get compared with and how you stand. And like I said, how much your conditioning stands out. So that's one thing I'm really looking forward to seeing, because like I said, there's guys, like you said, that people aren't really talking about in terms of top 5 and top 6, but you're one of the guys, you're one of those wild cards that could really come in and basically shock.
Everyone speak, you know, this about Hunter, about Nick.
Mm-hmm.
No need anything. Just put me close.
Yes, that's what I said that last year. I said that I want him next to Nick last year.
Just put close.
Yeah. All those fibers in your delts and your, you know, it's just like, so that's what I want to see. Top to toe detail, mass, density, condition. I think you're gonna raise a few eyebrows, mate. That's my prediction.
Yeah.
Can we do this again in 4 days in person?
Yeah, we can.
Because the thing is, I'm going to have to look for you because I'll be there with my mic. I'm going to come and find you, and we'll have to do that'll be a 3-minute interview. Don't worry. And I'll come and see you, mate. And like I said, I can interview you face to face.
For sure, we will.
All right, then, mate. I'll let you go, but thank you so much for doing this because, like I said, it's 6 days out, and I do appreciate you taking the time. And like I said, you're one of the guys I'm really extra excited about seeing, especially after last year and following your career right from, you know, when you first turned pro 2-3 years ago, you know, and you made that impact in Romania. You know, I've written about you, I've put you in magazines, so it's going to be nice to see, you know, it's going to be one of the guys I really want to see, you know?
Thank you. Thank you so much.
All right, mate, go eat some chicken and broccoli.
No chicken.
No chicken.
All meal with fish.
Oh, God, that's how you get shredded.
For sure.
I would switch to white fish at 6 weeks, and then your skin goes really thin, doesn't it?
Yeah.
That's the secret.
So, a couple of days like this continue, and then boom.
Yeah. Oh, wow. Ooh, get excited. Right, Vlad, I'll see you in 4 days' time, mate.
Yeah. Okay, so see you soon, guys.
Take care, mate, and all the best for the next few weeks. And just like I said, just keep doing what you're doing, which you're going to do anyway, and all the best, mate.
Thank you. Thank you so much, guys. Thank you.
Thank you, Vlad.
Bye.
Bye. Okay, guys, it is hot news time for season 5, episode 13 of MD Global Muscle. Now, this is going to be a freaking super quick hot news because, basically this is coming out on the Wednesday, 2 days before the Olympia, and we've got to keep the episode lengths down. Obviously, the interviews went on a little bit longer than I'd kind of anticipated, but they were great. So I'm going to talk basically about the 3 guests we had on. We had Vlad Suhorochko, Vlad the Impaler. That was me who gave him that nickname. Thank you. They are Vlad the Impaler Suhorochko. Now, I'm absolutely, like I said in the interview, I'm absolutely thrilled to see Vlad in the Olympia, because last year he did get through on point, but then 2 weeks before they refused his visa. And they said, do you know what they said? They said the Ukrainian embassy said they could sort the visa by May 2022. And he said, well, I'm competing in 2 weeks. So, and I remember interviewing him literally in his car, and he just looked so devastated. And but now he's come back this year. He's got bigger, better. He's at 264 pounds, 120 kilos. And he's not someone that bullshits about his weight either. Saying that, just putting that out there. But got through on a very impressive win at the Yamamoto Pro Cup. I watched the live stream, myself and Lauren, and it was an absolutely incredible victory. Probably one of the clearest victories I'd seen all year, actually. And I do watch, obviously, a lot of the live streams. We do a lot of the live streams, actually physically in those countries. So, so it's great to see the continual progression of Vlad Suhorochko, who just 26 years old. Like I said, he didn't really want to focus on the age because he said they don't care what you ate, how old you are when you get up on stage, which is a good point. But for me, it's still so impressive that this guy is so good at such a young age. So let's have a look at his Instagram account. He's not posted much. That means it's usually a good sign from athletes. This was Vlad winning the There he is winning the Yamamoto Pro Show. So that was a very, like I said, very, very, very good victory for him. He's a lot better than that now. I've seen some pictures. Right. So yeah, there's not much on here really. Shit. I wanted to see some updates, you know. Yeah, so that was his first pro victory going to the Olympia. Like I said, he will be one of the most conditioned guys in the Mr. Olympia this year. So for that, I'm very, very excited to see. Oh, here we are. This is some of the, okay. So he's been posting old pictures. This was the one I said in the interview. That's 4 years difference. 2018 in the juniors in a different federation. And here he is in Portugal. And he was better than this at the Yamamoto, which was only 10 weeks difference. That's why I said, like, how did you manage to improve that much? I think what Vlad is, he's got, like I said, he's got size, but he's got detail, condition, density, and he's got it all at such a young age. It's so impressive. So, I mean, look at the separation. I mean, if you really zoom in on those, look at the cross striations. Look at that, the little tiny fine details that, you know, it's incredible to see. So I'm really, really, really excited to see what him and his coach Dennis Wolf are going to bring. This is probably 2-3 weeks ago, I'd imagine. But look at how thick this guy is, you know? Dennis Wolf's face, look. Yeah. He's cool. Do you know, I didn't want to say, but do you ever play Street Fighter?
Yeah.
Zangief? Do you remember the big Russian? Oh, I can't say that. He's Ukrainian. Oh, shit. Sorry. No, he was in the Street Fighter film with Jean-Claude Van Damme. Stop laughing. I didn't mean... No. Well, okay. Let's just get off this subject. Yeah, so he does look like that character from that video game is what I'm saying. So let's forget about where they're from. But look. I mean, words are not needed. So words are not needed. Just use your eyeballs, basically. Just gaze your peepers on that, basically. So yeah, like I'm going to be really, really happy to see him up there because it's such a huge achievement for him. And like I said, after last year, you know, and I've written articles, like I said, I've done many interviews with Vlad right from, you know, the last couple of years, and he's just grown and progressed at such a rapid rate. And it's nice to see him, you know, it was nice to see him actually in his, was it an apartment or a hotel room or something? Actually in Vegas. He's been there since, what did he say, 3rd of December, I think? 3rd of December, whatever. He's been there a few weeks, so he obviously wasn't taking any chances. So let's go look at something else. I mean, look at those legs. Look at that. I tell you what, one slip of the razor when he's shaving his legs and it's all over, isn't it? It is. You must wax them.
He's got a hair removal cream.
Hair removal cream. Guys don't use hair removal cream, babe. No, they don't. They don't. Take it from me. They don't use Veet.
Sells a hair removal.
No, they don't.
Yes, they do.
You're lying.
Get it on Buff
Stop lying. Get on Buff Bombshell. Yeah, so let's have a look. I love his front lats, man. It's so cool. Look at that. Look at that. Look at his face. Oh, he's like, coming for you, Rami. You're not going to be the biggest guy on stage until I stand next to you. So, I mean, a top 10's not out of the question, but I think more top 15. I mean, but like I said, Ronnie Coleman didn't even place in his first Mr. Olympia. You know, look what happened there. And like I said, he's probably going to bring some of the best conditioning in the entire show. So
He's younger than Ronnie.
Ronnie was 34 when he won his first Mr. Olympia. So Ronnie must have been 28 when he did his first Mr. Olympia. Vlad is 26 doing his first Mr. Olympia. In fact, he would have been 25 because he qualified last year. He just couldn't freaking get there because of the visa. Yeah. So he's doing. I mean, like I said, he's ahead of his game. You know, and he's coming up fast as well. He's not someone that's 25 and is going to be pretty good by the time he's 30. He's good now. So I'm just excited to see who he compares with. Oh, hang on, it wasn't 4 plates; it was 5 plates. Holy shit! Oh, sorry. 5.5 weeks out from the Olympia, and he's rowing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 500 pounds. Do you know who could do that for good form? Luke Sando. Luke Sando was the only other one that would lift that kind of weight for barbell rows with pretty good form. I mean, he's moving it, he's contracting it. God, what's the size of that dumbbell? Let's have a look. What's he Luke? Let's have a look. I want to see the size of the dumbbell. Oh, take the music off. Yeah, jeez. He's just a beast, isn't he? He's an absolute Ukrainian beast. So, and he did say there's 3 Ukrainian athletes in the Olympia this year. himself, Oli Krivya, the 212. Really excited to see as well because he was 7th in 2020. 6th or 7th. Anyway, so really good placing, top 10 placing. And he's been really working hard this year, and I've been watching all his updates. So Ukraine's going to have a very strong presence. And he did mention a classic competitor gentleman that you look pulling faces?
Yeah, I'm just gonna twitch your neck.
Oh, you're twitching neck. Okay. Okay. Right. So, yeah, so that's pretty much, there he is backstage at the Yamamoto. I mean, look at the conditioning. Look at teardrops, like swallowing up his kneecap. So, do you like the hair? The slick back hair looks cool, and the shaved sides looks cool. What do you think about the beard? I think you should keep the beard for the Olympia.
I think it looks good.
It does look good, doesn't it? It looks cool. Yeah, I like it. I like it. I like it.
Decide on the day, but once he does it, he
My God. My God, that looks like a science experiment gone right. Doesn't it? Looks cool. Wow. Look at it. I mean, he's good physique there. I mean, what is he there? Like 22? I mean, there's not many 22-year-olds who've got a physique like that. So, yeah, he's just a beast now. His delt's the size of his head. So yeah. So, like I said, detail, conditioning. I mean, look at that. That's 10 weeks out there. And look, his legs are in. His legs are separated. So, yeah, so it's going to be interesting to see how he falls, where he places, who he gets compared to, who he gets put next to, because there's some guys he's going to make them look smooth. He is going to make them look smooth. Trust me. So, yeah, go give Vlad Suhorochko a follow. Like I said, he's been a guest many, many times on MD Globe Muscle. Okay, we're going to go to our other guest, Andrea Presti. I forgot, was it 2 or 3 pro wins he's had this year? Portugal?
No, 2. Definitely 2.
Yeah, Italy. He's got 2. Yeah, he's going in on 2 wins. So, I mean, he must be feeling good for the Olympia this year. Because last year he said, I'm just happy to be here. He was 14th out of 14 last year. But if he got 14th this year, it's going to be 14th out of 30, not 14th out of 14. So even if he holds that position, that is a step up. So, and like I said, he's done so many shows. What is it with Mauro's guys? Theo, Andrea, they keep competing and they stay fresh. They don't burn out. They don't get worse. They actually get better as the shows go along. So there must be something what Mauro does with these guys in terms of how he monitors them and how he looks after their health. Because remember we spoke to Theo a couple of weeks ago. He said he takes a lot of health supplements, not just bodybuilding supplements. So yeah, maybe that's something we can delve more into future episodes of MD Globe Muscle. What is that? That's just loads of young guys with their phones thinking, look, he looks cool with his big muscles. So yeah, it's like not great. Well, there's a great deal on here, but I'm not sure how current some of these are. But I like Andrea. I like his physique. I like the way he's just continually, like I said, like Vlad and like Theo. One of these guys that's just continually improved. There he is with Flex Wheeler, going through his posing. Look at that. See that grainy density. He has brought the arms up. They can still come a bit more, but there's obviously all physiques are a work in progress. Yeah, he was second to Brett Wilkin at the Big Man Weekend the other week. So, yeah, I'm excited to see him. I'm just trying to think. Have I seen Andrea on stage physically? I don't think I have. Have we? Oh, in Spain? Spain last year? I can't remember. Do you know what? I've been to so many shows and we've actually watched so many shows. They're all blending into one now.
Yeah, that's the big one.
Yeah, you saw him in Portugal because I wasn't in Portugal. So there he is, the Big Man Weekend. Yeah, Big Man Weekend. Looks good there, doesn't he? Yeah, looks really good. I'd like to see his legs a little bit drier for the Olympia, though. I think his legs can get. I've seen his legs drier, but look at the V taper. Look at the way he opens up when he lifts up his arms in that frontal bicep. Like I said, him and Andrew Jack, I believe, will have the best shoulder to waist ratio in the entire show. Hang on, is there anybody else? I must have left somebody out. Nope, that's the 2 I've got. So yeah. So anyway, yeah. So good luck to Andrea Presti. I really hope he gets a good look this year. And like I said, another guy that if other guys mess up their conditioning, he will catch them. He will catch up to them and probably surpass them. So that's going to be very interesting to see how he falls and how he looks as well. Because like I said, he's done quite a few shows. Second at the New York Pro. He won Portugal. Second at the Big Man Weekend. He won that second show that I can't remember about. Yeah, so we're going to finish off on Bodybuilders Without Borders. Who's that? Who's this, Lauren? Oh, you see his face. Have you seen the music? No, I want to hear the roar. Okay. I know. No, it's okay for a few seconds. Nothing will happen. Yes, it will. It's fine. I think it's 15 seconds you're allowed before it catches you.
No, it's
The
like
copyright.
3. It's like 3.
3 seconds. Oh, shit. Right, okay. Well, anyway, obviously, a huge question mark over Samson Dauda. Some people think he's going to be top 5. Some people think he's going to be top 10. Some people say not top 10. This is his first Mr. Olympia. He was 4th at the Arnold Classic, 4th at the Boston Pro. Do you know William Bonac texted me a couple of weeks ago, and he said that Samson should have been second to him at the Boston Pro. He thought it was between him and Samson. So that's interesting coming from the winner of the Boston Pro to say that. So like I said, I've got a feeling he might be first call out. I've got a feeling Samson might be around 5th to 8th. That's what I've got. But you never know, because if he brings his best package ever, and him and Milos absolutely nail the conditioning, and they bring kind of as good, if not better than the Boston Pro in terms of conditioning, then it's going to be very, very interesting to see where he places. Because the thing is, I think people underestimate him because he's big, he's conditioned, he's symmetrical, and he's very aesthetic, and that worked for Sean Roden in 2018. Do you know? It's just, so he ticks a lot of boxes. He's not just big. He's got everything. He's got everything going for him, but he needs to be conditioned. So fingers crossed, Samson. I hope you don't mess up your condition and you come in absolutely bang on. You peak at prejudging, you catch the judge's eye, and you kick ass for the UK, bro.
Yeah.
Who's this guy, Lauren? Do you remember this guy? Do you remember him? Do you remember Blake? Blake Course, classic guy?
Oh, yeah, the Canadian.
Yeah, with a baby. Yeah, the Canadian guy. That was do you know what? That was one of my favorite interviews of the year. That was one of my favorite interviews because I didn't know anything about him. And sometimes when you go in like that and you don't know what to expect, and then they pleasantly surprise you and they're really chatty and they've got lots to say. Those are the ones I really like doing. So I like his physique, but I have no idea how he's going to do in a lineup of 70 guys, So if he makes top 10, that is an unbelievable achievement because, there's going to be guys in the best shape of their life, they're going to be on stage for 2 minutes. Do you know what I mean? It's going to be tough. So, do you know what? I'm surprised there's been no dropouts. You'd think with that many athletes, you'd think there'd be a ton of dropouts, but it seems like they're all showing up. So I'm interested to see how he looks, obviously, because we interviewed him earlier in the year. Breon's doing it again.
I love Breon.
You love Breon?
The Black Swan.
Yeah. I remember.
He's one of my favorites.
Okay.
So
Yeah, he's good. I mean, do you think he'll hold 3rd place?
I think he might make top 5. Because
Yeah.
I think we're going to have, because there's so many competitors.
Well, this guy for one. This guy will take him out.
Miracle Bear.
Yeah, Urs Kalasinski. He was 4th place last year.
I like Miracle Bear, but I don't know if he'll make top 5 on this.
In top 5? Wow. Well, I think he's hoping to make top 5. I mean, everyone's hoping to make top 5, but But I like his physique. I just love-hearted it. It's not that much changes. Well, you don't know until he actually. Oh, this was. I'll be honest. I'm stressing about this. Neil Curry still has 9 pounds to lose, and he's been coming down in weight steadily from 250 or something, 240, 250. So from when he came here in the beginning of September, and he's been charting all his progress. But when he got to Vegas, he was still 10 pounds over, and as you can see, he's dry, he's shredded. So I hope that he makes weight safely. Because this, doing that to the body when it's already in a very, very, battered state, I suppose if you want to call it or whatever, that kind of depleted and your body's tired and it's been, it's been pushed in for months and months and months. It's a sensitive state. Yeah, that's probably the better way to put it. But I hope he makes weight and I hope he's okay. And I hope he just, doesn't, because it's tough, getting that much weight off when you're really down. You're talking like starvation mode, and water dropping and stuff like that. So I hope, Neil, bro, I never say bro, mate, I hope you make it okay. And I want to see you on stage. And I hope that you achieve your goal of top 10, mate. And because like Neil was, obviously that was my first global back after missing the whole summer, so I've got a bit of a special attachment to Neil. I appreciate him coming up and he's bang on time. And I really hope the best for him. So what did you say? You made him chicken? You did? We had chicken out there. That was just before the weather turned. So I certainly ain't eating chicken out there today because it's freaking snow. So that was a snow joke. So there's a lot of people thinking that Rafael Brandao could be the shock of the Olympia. That mirror is a widening mirror, isn't it? That's a magic mirror. But I've seen some other pictures and he does look good. I would love to see Rafael Brandao get top 10 because I love his physique. I think he's incredible. I saw him make his pro debut at 2017 at San Maria. He was first call out in 8th place. Who else Who else achieved that? First call out in 8th place, Brandon Curry at the 2017 Olympia. Bit of random Tiger facts there for you. So, also, I'm interested to see what Hunter Labrada does this year, because everyone's saying he's so improved, and for me, he kind of looks the same. And maybe when I see him in the flesh, I'll see the improvements, because sometimes when they're posing like that, you can't, like Jamie the Giant, sometimes you see him when he's posing, you think, has he improved? And then you see him on stage, tanned up, pumped up, carved up, dried out, and then you start to see the improvements, So, but 4th place last year, a lot of people think that Hunter Labrada could be top 3. I don't personally think he's going to be top 3 this year. I think he's going to struggle to hold on to top 6, to be honest. It's the leg. No, the legs look good. No, I
think he looks good, but I think I want to see what all fatigue guys.
Yeah, but this Olympia, you can't compare. Like if you were 4th place last year and you took 6th place this year, to me that's actually a progression, because this Olympia is it's not even twice as stacked. It's 3 times as stacked. You've got double. Last year it's 14 guys, was it? This year we got 30. We've got a lot of new faces. We've got a lot of new, like Andrew Jack, and Michael Crizzo, Samson, a lot of new guys that are coming in who aren't shit. They're pretty good. They could be top 6. They could be top 10. It's good, but it's going to be tough. It's going to be tough. There's going to be some big names getting really knocked down this year. So it'll be interesting to see this new blood coming up, to see who places where, how they do against the veterans like the William Bonacks and the Haddies and the Haddy, a veteran. He's only been doing it 3-4 years. This is 3rd Olympia. But so I'm interested to see. I'm interested to see what the fuss is all about, because everyone raves about Hunter Labrada, and he's impressive. And I like his transparency. And obviously I'm very excited to see this guy. Derek Lunsford. Oh my God. I think there is probably more speculation and more excitement about seeing Derek Lunsford on stage at the Mr. Olympia than how big Rami's going to look. Honestly, that for me it is. I'm
like, for me, Derek is a
top 3. Yeah, people are saying that. A lot of people are saying that, Lauren. So, and he's, and the thing is, Hani Rambod's going to bring him in condition, because he did last year. And look what he did with Phil Heath and Jay Cutler, and look at that. It looks like he ate the Derek Lunsford 212 version.
Yeah, he did.
And shat him out. Sorry, it's a bit of a British phrase. Sorry, very crude. Also, another guy, I think, you can't sleep on. This is a top 10 Olympia guy. He's been top 10, twice now? I think he was 9th and 10th. Justin Rodriguez. I'm a big Justin Rodriguez fan, and I think this is a guy that you cannot underestimate as well. So there's a lot of people haven't even got him in the top 10 this year. And, this is a guy that's been top 10 twice. So that shows you just how intense the competition is going to be this year. So, So like I said, I've never seen an Olympia like this before. I've been to 2001, 2002, 2010, 16, 17, 18, 19. And for me, this is going to be the deepest, toughest lineup for the Olympia in just about probably all the divisions actually that we've ever seen, So like I said, so anyway, I'll leave it there. And this is going to be an Olympia for the books, So it's going to be very, very exciting, and also very excited to hear that Jose Raymond's going to be joining us, myself and Ron Harris. I forgot his name then. Myself and Ron Harris on the wrap ups and stuff like that. So because I like Jose. I forgot his name now, Jose. But what did you call him? Baston Moss. Baston Moss. You can't call him that. You can't shout that. I might think it sounds like you call him something else. Baston Moss. Okay, the Baston Moss.
I was trying to.
Haze Romond. Romand. Sorry. Anyway, I'm being silly. Right. Okay. I'm just getting giddy. I'm at the Olympia in 3 days. Yes. And it's going to be at the Zappos Theatre, and obviously we're looking very, very looking forward to staying at Planet Hollywood, and also seeing to fruition Dan Solomon and Jake Wood's vision of having the Olympia at the Zappos Theatre, which originally was supposed to be in 2020, and then 4 weeks before, because of COVID, they had to move it to Florida. So it's going to be. I'm really happy for them that they've actually got what they wanted 2 years later. And they've just done so many good things. Them and the team, Tim Gardner and all the Angelica and all the team at the Olympia, Caden Riley. And I think this is going to be an Olympia like we've never seen before. So make sure you stay tuned to musculardevelopment.com all week, because we will be there providing live videos, recorded interviews, Just constant, non-stop content. Stay tuned onto the MD forum as well. But yeah, it's going to be really good. And it's going to be great to be working again with Ron Harris and C. Steve Blackman and Dr. George and the whole MD team. Lauren is coming with me as well. So that's going to be very exciting. Your first time to Vegas. So I'll have to show you around. So, okay then, guys. I think that's everything. And do not forget to like, share, and subscribe. And hit the notification bell. So, guys, there'll be no global next week because obviously we'll be in Las Vegas. So we'll see you in 2 weeks' time. But I hope you've enjoyed this episode of MD Globe Muscle. And ladies and gentlemen, thank you for watching. Thank you for supporting. And we are out.